Let's see if my chat thingy fixes itself. Sit your butt down, kitty. Oh my. Getting hair everywhere, man. Come on. Jeez Louise. What is up, everybody? My cat does not want to get out of my lap. Every day, I come here, and I am a boost. You guys can't see this, but my cat is like freaking out in my lap right now, going like, please pet me, please pet me. He is absolutely demented. All right, kitty, you're getting pets. You're getting pets. Goodness gracious, dude. I'm down. All right, here's a little bit of kitty. There's a little bit of kitty. There you go, buddy. My camera doesn't, like, for some reason, go lower. I need to get, like, a new connecting arm or something like that. Are y'all ready to start the roast? Oh, it's weird. My YouTube is not logged in. Oh, there we go. Now I can see everyone's chatting. Hello. What's up, Retro? Blainable. How was my weekend? I wish my weekend was more restful. I ended up doing a lot this weekend. A lot more than I was expecting. What's up, Phoenix? AV. You donated like a ton of money last stream, Valeronian Cheese. Are you in the Discord? If you're in the Discord, please just shoot me a link, dude. You donated like so much this week. Let me roast it today. Just go ahead and shoot me a link. Great. Yeah, just shoot me a link on Discord, dude. I got it. Cool. No problemo. Yeah, we're roasting you. No problem. Your car battery died on you. You bought a new one, swapped it out, and the following morning, yeah. Hey, you get to ride your motorcycle this weekend. There you go, Retro. There you go. Yeah, no, I understand, Retro. My wife's car used to do that all the time. She'd get a new battery, it would instantly die, and it ended up being the car. Lucky TE missed a few streams, but further great news. My brother is currently 6th in South Africa playing ESON. That is awesome. Congratulations. Oh my goodness. It's probably the alternator. What kind of car is it? I'm interested. What kind of car do it be? I wants to know. Is it a 2015 Jeep Wrangler? Oh yeah, you can make any deck busted, 100%. No, it's because it's a Jeep. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's tough. Well, I'm going to have a quick granola bar as we start here. You know, I've been tracking my calories pretty religiously. And something that really bothers me that I realized the other day, the main packaging for like the granola bars I bought says they're 180, but then the wrapper says 160. It's like never correct. Yeah, Valoranian cheese. We'll have a discussion about that because that's actually a very interesting subject that, like, I think I want to touch on. I think that actually comes from a pretty big misconception of what CDH is. A Jeep deck that constantly breaks down. We'd have to just define what breakdown means and then add vehicles. It wouldn't be hard. You know, I have a completely different idea about what bracket 1 means than most people, by the way. I don't think bracket 1 means what people think it does. Man. I'm getting off, like, just terrible frame drops today. Does the stream look good to you guys? Okay. I'm almost done with my snack here. My mustache is constantly getting in my mouth, and there's cat hair floating everywhere from my cat, so I'm like losing my mind. I'm very overstimulated. Ooh, what kind of cards are you playing? You just playing Magic, Valoroni? Yeah, no, legit. Everything tastes like hair. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's go over 3 things I've seen in chat so far. So, the first thing, what is the line between bracket 4 and bracket 5? The current line, one that I don't adhere to, nor do I think you should. I think this should change. What the current line between bracket 4 and 5 is effectively, are you making the deck in consideration of a meta? So if, like, you just build a deck and you don't care how many game changers go into it, and you just go off the walls with the budget, now it's bracket 4. That's what bracket 4 means. Bracket 5 CEDH means you specifically built this deck to beat other decks. Like, you are specifically using cards to stop others and or not be stopped by others. And so often what that looks like is running different types of counter spells, running different types of silencing effects, running different types of, like, generative effects that don't get stopped by others. It means your card choices are heavily influenced by the other decks, and you're going into it with that, like, meta in mind. And so on top of that, you know, if I'm playing like CDH Rogsai versus like bracket 4 Rogsai, you know, a CDH Rogsai will only ever use the most compact win cons. That means Thoracle, Underworld Breach. It won't try to use some like infinite turns loop or like, you know, it's not going to try to use some compact random infinite mana into like exsanguinate, you know, combo. That would be bracket 4 because it's taking meta into consideration versus just make infinite turns, make infinite mana. That's just general high power stuff. That's bracket 4. What's up, what's up, Earl Maid? What's up, Judas? Silly question. I probably already know the answer to what brackets can play together without too much conflict. I think you should always just play in the same bracket level. Personally, I've never enjoyed a game where like someone brought a 2 and someone else brought a 3. What happens is like the other bracket 3s beat each other up, and then the bracket 2 never gets focused, and then from there has a chance of winning. But for the most part, people just ignore you socially due to the bracket difference, and it makes for a very weird social game rather than an actual game of Magic. It ends up being more about like the weird social dynamic it's created rather than like the actual cards being played. And I just want the game to be about the cards being played. Politics is something I reserve specifically for CEDH. Like I never politic outside of CEDH. Just play your cards. Just play the game. That's how I run it personally. The other thing someone asked was, yeah, the mustache is curly today, Lucky. Very curly today. Valoranian Cheese, you're talking about your deck winning against CDH decks. That doesn't mean anything. Like, if saying that, like, oh, well, I beat a CDH deck, like, that's not a good or a bad thing. The idea is that CDH has a meta in mind, and like if your deck can beat a CDH deck, that doesn't like prove anything, because it was not at a tournament, you know, for example, or even if it was, like, I think a lot of people say that thinking that like, oh, I beat, CDH with this. I feel like a lot of people, when they say that, what they're like trying to say is that my deck is powerful, when technically a precon can beat any deck. It's just what happened during the game. I watch CDH lose to other decks all the time. They aren't prepared for a massive amount of creatures. And that's the thing, Samuel, is if one person joins a game with a non-CDH deck, the other 3 people just ignore them. It's a social problem. It says nothing about the decks. It basically just means how the people played it. Because if 3 people are playing CDH, they can beat the 4th player, no problem. You know? It's just about where they're prioritizing, because they're all going to ignore the person who didn't. It's just a social thing. It says nothing about the decks. The squad deck is kind of nasty. I don't know what the squad deck is. Why are you playing against the Mothman precon with CDH flubs? Why? What? Well, why did you put yourself in that position? Or them, for that matter. What? What was the other thing we were going to talk about? There was one other thing. Bracket 1. Okay. I have some nuanced opinions about Bracket 1. So, technically speaking, Bracket 1 says it's exhibition, right? The word exhibition means to perform at the highest quality with omission of competition. Like, so in reality, in my opinion, a Bracket 1 list can be as powerful as you want it to be. It not at all does Bracket 1 mean low power. It just means that you're not trying to win. It's an exhibition. So it can be insanely powerful. It's just not trying to win. Like, it's just trying to do a bit. You know? So, personally, I just think Bracket 1 just means, like, I'm going to make a deck that turbos out Uba Mask and forces everyone to draw from a conglomerate exile pile. How do you have that conversation with your pod? What conversation? What's the conversation, Chase? About what bracket you're in? It should be pretty straightforward. I built a bracket. I guess I don't know what you're saying. Well, the brackets are pretty plainly laid out. Like, what do you mean you're certain? As in, like, you know they're playing with game changers in their list and you're not? So, like, you're in 2 and they're in 3? Is that what you mean? Yeah, exactly. Silence. Exactly. My cat is reaching his arm up on my desk and grabbing at my mouse. He wants so much attention right now. He's so upset. Oh my gosh. Maybe it might be related to 1 or 2 card combos. Okay. Yeah. So here, lay this out for us. What bracket are you playing, and what are your opponents doing that you feel like is above your bracket? Oh, Phoenix Rising. It's all Moxfield is doing is showing you what the bare minimum of the deck is. It's not like telling you what it is. It's just like its little passive thing to start out. Oh, it's way too broad. I have an entirely different version of the bracket system that I use, that I'm making a video on later. Ow. Ow. God. Ow. Yeah, my cat just, like, cut my leg. Cool. Oh, dear Lord, man. Today is not my day. Jesus. Ouch, that hurt. So, Phoenix Rising, that's in the brackets, what you just described. Winning by turn 4 is covered in the bracket system. Thanks, Valoroni. So, we're getting a bracket update this week? Interesting. I might need to make my bracket video early. Twitch chat isn't showing up on screen. Weird. Oh yeah, you're right. It's not. That is so weird. Let me try and fix that. Try Twitch chat now. There we go. I think if you can reliably win by turn 8 to 12, it's considered bracket 2. I played a budget Balin deck that was bracket 2, but it whipped a Kefka deck in 4 turns, and it was a big, well, how do I not over bracket for this pod? So you won on turn 4? Is that what you're saying? Can you send me this list? Can I look at it? Do you have it on Mockfield? Yeah, it's just roast today. Tomorrow is decks. And if you don't mind, when you send me the list, tell me how you won on turn 4. Like, what was the line? I'm going to make sure I didn't miss any last-minute deck roast submissions real quick in the forums. Nope, we are all caught up. Judeus, if you want, go ahead and before we start here, you can get your deck roasted. Go to the Patreon, and if you are signed up at the Duke tier already on Patreon, you get one. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, if you guys want, you can go to the Patreon and buy an extra roast on the side. The form is in the Discord. I don't mind waiting 10 minutes. We can wait 10 minutes. Oh yeah, if you got a deck build, you get a free deck roast too. Absolutely. I'll keep the form up. Wait for you guys to answer. Whoops. There we go. Hey DevCat, for a custom deck, the preferred name, I used a different one in my Discord username. Does that cause issues? No, I think in the future the form will say your preferred name and your Discord name. That'll change. No worries about that. In order to get your deck roasted, there is a form you fill out, Samwise. You buy them on the Patreon or through my through Patreon. What's up, Vengeful Man? Welcome to the Kitty Committee. Thank you for subscribing. And if you have any questions, just at the mods on Discord. It shouldn't be. Let me double check the Discord. So it's pinned in the foreign emissary and... Oh, I see now. I got it. Yeah, the for August one. It says August, but it's not August anymore. It just hasn't updated on Discord. Yeah, use that one. It says August, but that's not correct. You're good to go. Boss just caught me with a what you watching. It was a raw. He's hungry because you said it was a roast. That's funny. That's funny. That's good. Oh, Phoenix Rising. You sent it in Discord. Is it the I Love the Bunny Balin deck? So, all right. How did you win the game? Let's look at this, guys. Let's look at this. How did you win the game? Oh, did you just win with Thrumming Stone? Was that it? Yeah. Well, what was the winning play? What's up, Vengeful Man? You won by playing 6 Heir Apparents and then what, swinging out? Did you have like fast mana on turn 1? Yeah, but Balin having 20 +1/+1 doesn't win you the game. That just kills one person. Oh, well, that's not Commander then. Yeah, Phoenix Rising. Two person isn't Commander. Yeah, that's not Commander. I was wondering what you meant by it winning by turn 4. Yeah. Winning by turn 4, I mean, well, no, it's just not Commander in general. Like when you say Commander, everyone assumes you mean, 4-player Commander. That's how the game's instructed on the precons. It's not like a normie, non-normie thing. Yeah, no, I think it's very normal for something like that to win turn 4 or 5 if they get their fast mana, like they have a good god hand. Yeah, if you're trying to balance your decks using the bracket system, for 1v1 Commander, that'll never work. That Commander is balanced around the fact there are 4 players. Yes, I'm very excited about the Sticker Cube video too, Serpenting. Very excited. Just to let you know, we have changed the name of it. It is now called a Prism. We're getting away from the word cube. That way we're not confusing people. Yeah. So it'll now be a prism. And we'll explain why. It makes sense. Oh yeah, Phoenix Rising. Oh, if you want to play 1v1 Magic, play 60 card. Don't play Commander. Commander like doesn't at all like it's not balanced for 1v1 in the slightest. You'll have a lot less fun playing Commander 1v1 than you would 60 card. Oh, ooh, look into Pauper. Definitely look into Pauper. 60 card Pauper is insanely fun. That's probably one of my favorite formats. Right now, Serpenting, I don't know the release because it is a collaboration with another creator. Yeah. Awesome, guys. Let's get into the deck roast today. Let's get in. All right. Our first submission from Chinoy is Hash Browns at Home. It is... Oh. What in the world? Man, I hate when this happens. Moxfield has like different like zoom ins sometimes and it messes up my dang OBS settings. Let me fix this. All right, let's get this correct here. There we go. That looks better. We need a roast chant and tune. Absolutely. I agree. You know what, guys? Let's switch it up. Let's switch it up. Let's get the roast music out. Welcome, everybody. Today, we're going to be roasting a little bit of Magic content here. Is everyone ready to watch a deck get roasted? Is cat or is it rat? I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, y'all. Let's get into this. Let's get into this. Boost that music a little bit. Get it vibing in here. All right. Hashaton, Scarab's Fist. Whenever you discard a creature card, you may pay 2 generic and a blue. If you do, create a tap token that's a copy of that card, except it's a 4/4 black zombie. All right, right. We like it. We like it. It's a fun card. We know it. What bracket is this coming in at? We have 2 game changers and a tutor, so we're light bracket 3. All right, Aquamoeba. Instantly a card I've never played. Discard a card. Fair enough. Understandable. Cycling. Oh, do we have the Exalted Sunborn to make 2 tokens? Okay. Spicy. Archon? All right. So reanimating Archon. Gurmag Rakshasa. Love Rakshasa. Whenever this creature enters, target creature an opponent controls gets -2/-2 until end of turn. And you get +2/+2. It's a 6-mana menace 5/5 with a little bit of ETB removal. Ogre Tack. Okay. Yeah, this list plays nice. It's Esper Reanimator, and it definitely plays nice. Like, this isn't gonna stomp a game. You know, Sun Titan, you know, Rotten Mouth Viper. None of this stuff's like, you know, I'm gonna break my brain in half. Frustrating to play against. Yeah. Some decent discard outlets. Ghostly Pilfer, goated discard outlet. Love it. Okay. We have Farewell. Okay, it's a little intense. That one's a little intense. You know, that one can be hard to get around sometimes. Sun Titan, more like Fun Titan. Profane Tutor. Okay, we're dancing around evil. We're tickling it. You know? Nothing nuts. Echoing Return. Okay. Why do we want Echoing Return? Because you will... Oh, yeah, it doesn't exile it. Right, yeah. Hashaton doesn't exile. Sick. So you can do it again if you really want to. I like that. Psych Rift here. And then Teferi's Protection. I don't know, man. Seems kind of boring. Like, Teferi's Protection. Sure. Whatever. That's cool. I totally get that. Maybe Ink Shield instead of Psych Rift? Haha, funny crackback? You know? Oh yeah, I did in fact recently pull a foil Teferi's Protection. That was pretty sick. So that is now in my collection. Very happy about that. Yeah, I feel like Ink Shield would be more fun than Psych Rift. I like Mana Drain instead of, you know, Counterspell. Shorakai. Thank you, Bad Luck B. I'm very happy too. Yeah. Bog Witch also. Yeah, Bog Witch. I'm vibing. We're vibing. We're vibing. I don't know if I like Shurikai on the list. Like, I get we're making tokens, and that makes more tokens. You know what? Maybe it's honest Shurikai. You know? Crew, make a bunch of 8/8s. I like that. I like that. Okay. Yep, Tortured Existence. 37 lands. Okay, we're responsible too. Okay. A fair amount of fetches, not all of them. Yeah, this is like the most honest bracket 3 list we've ever reviewed. Legit. So if you want it to be faster, go ahead and add Dark Writ, Cabal Writ, Blood Pet if you want. Windfall goes kind of hard with this. And then an unsung hero in a Hashaton list like this, guys. All of you Hashaton players, Frantic Search is baller. So Frantic Search says you can draw 2, discard, or draw 3, discard 2, and then untap 3 lands. So if you have an Ancient Tomb, that literally nets you mana. Are we running Ancient Tomb? We're not. Right, because that's a game changer. I suggest taking out Cabal Coffers, as you often don't have that many swamps to make it worth it. Yeah, I think Cabal Coffers is stretching it here, especially without Urborg Tomb of Yawgmoth. Yeah. Replace it with Urborg. Replace it with Urborg Tomb of Yawgmoth. I'll pull up the Hashaton here. So Hashaton says, whenever you discard a creature card, you may pay 3. If you do, create a tap token that's a copy of it. I think another really cool target, another fun, fair target would be Hoarding Broodlord, if you want something spicy. Does it already have Frantic Search? Oh, it does. It does already have Frantic Search. Good. Good. And then the next one would be Tolarian Winds. That is also super good. I suggest Tolarian Winds. It says draw a new hand, effectively. Yes, a copy is a token, always. Correct. Yeah, a copy is always a token. If you want to try something tech-wise, try out Ledger Shredder. It allows you to cast 2 spells, then discard your creature. I like Ledger Shredder a lot in this list. That would be cool. Yeah. This was a really calm list to start out with, people. You're being nice today. I'm proud of y'all. No crimes have been committed yet. Are we happy with that? You know? No anthems needed. This deck's not trying to win that way. Nah. It's definitely trying to value town whatever the abilities of the copied creature are. All right, let's see what else we got here. Next one is Belarus Karumanox, the Rat King. Oh, love this card art. Oh my gosh. Love this card art. Okay. All right. What's the bracket info here? Bracket 2. Bracket 2 rats. I love me some rats. What do we got? Toxic 1. Players dealt combat damage by this creature get a poison counter. Other rats have Toxic 1. Okay. We're in this together. All right. Gimme. What do you got? Whenever Carminix enters the battlefield, look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may reveal any number of rat cards from among them and put them into your hand. Oh, I love that. That is a really fun ETB. Oh, man. I like this. I'm liking this. Rat Muxus. All right, how many rats are you running? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh. 15. 9, 10. 8. 7, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 28. Okay. Yeah, Ratatouille's in here, baby. Where's Ratatouille? Look at Ratatouille. It's Ratatouille. You got ink eyes. So bonus points for the OG best rat. You got the Piper Swarm. Do you have that weird rat one from Jumpstart in here? Like the Bog Witch or something. There's some weird rat witch lady from Jumpstart, I thought. I don't see it. Maybe I'm wrong. You hitting us with the Blight Dragon. You got the Infect Dragon out. Okay. I failed Spanish class twice back in high school. Dude, one time I was in Spanish and they were doing the me amo, you amo, he, she amo, like her name, my name thing. And I went, I wumbo, you wumbo, he, she, wumbo. And like I kept doing the wumbo joke from SpongeBob. I got put in the hall for the rest of class. I said it under my breath. I didn't even say it like that loud. Whatever. She was weird. I did not like that teacher. Yeah. You got one rat colony in here. Respect. My head. It's being filled with evil ideas on how to make this deck more mean, but it's bracket 2. Okay. He was mad at you that you were studying for your Wumbology exam. Exactly. Spanish gender is only singular confirmed via retro. Lab rats, Night Whisper, spread the sickness. I like the flavor of this a lot. You know, it's very ratty. Man, and you're running the right removal. Oh. A man of culture, I see. Okay. If you like corrupted conviction, may I suggest Village Rites and oh my gosh, what's it called? You make a treasure. It's a common from the Dungeons and Dragons set. I know one of you can help me. I did make the music in the background. Yes, it is mine. What's it called? Deadly Dispute. Thank you. I saw it before. I said it before I saw it. I promise. Yeah. That would be pretty sick here. I'm just saying. Yes, I did write the music you're listening to right now. I know. I'm so cool. Thank you. I missed my music career. Anyway. Okay. Yes, I am DefCat on Spotify. That is in fact me. I am literally that my picture is on that page. I used to do music full time for record labels. I made the Shuffle Up and Play soundtrack. But guess what? AI happened. My career, poof. Actually, what happened to my career? I mean, poof. Yeah. I see an Asian girl? Excuse me? On my Spotify? Hold up. What are we talking about here? I'm right here. That me, DefCat. Yeah. Oh, that's just a header thing from one of my albums. I'm right there. Look, it's me without a mustache. It's very old. Very old. Yeah, it's me. It me. This me on Spotify. All right, we got Herald's Horn, Infernal Idol. Okay. Oubliette, The Long Reach of Night. Okay. So if we're talking about a rat deck, right, and we're getting ratty, we're getting infecty, right? We're only going to have to deal 10 damage to win this game. But our Reacher? Oh, thank you. That cosplay did take a long time. Thank you. If we're trying to win by dealing 10 poison damage to people, we want things that will make our creatures unblockable. So do we have Rogue's Passage at least? We have Access Tunnel. Okay. I suggest Rogue's Passage. That's a big thing. I think if we do anything to make this any more powerful, people will literally hate us. I think that's just the long short of it. Oh, Command Beacon, because people will be removing your... Yeah, Command Beacon. Command Beacon. People will, in fact, destroy your commander a lot, and that will help with the tax. Just saying. If you have one, I suggest Conjurer's Closet to re-ETB your commander. Conjurer's Closet would go very hard here. It would be super good to re-ETB and draw a bunch of rats. The CMC of this deck is so dang low. Okay, instead of getting more rats, they decided to go for more instants, which I respect. Love Sign in Blood. I think it's such an underrated card in Commander. Sign in Blood is so underrated. Black is the easiest color to get pips for. Maybe a little more than green. I like this list. It's a humble $143 too, which you can definitely get cheaper on Mana Pool. Let's see. Yeah, it's only $76 on Mana Pool for this deck. And I know if you go for lower conditions, it's even cheaper. This is very... Man, y'all been respectful today. This is good. There's enough. I think there's enough colorless pips for a Soul Ring to be in the deck. That's the thing. I don't think this deck needs a Soul Ring. You know? It doesn't need it, but it's... If you don't play Soul Ring, you're literally under what a, Infect and Toxic are just two different names for the same thing. I think what they didn't want to do was name them the same so there wasn't some BS combos when both sets came out, I think was the issue. I think it was to deter like BS combos between old and new card designs. Yeah, honestly, yeah, well built, big, proud. Okay, we're starting today very strong. Normally, y'all send me some stuff that, like, makes me want to crawl under a rock. I'm very proud of y'all today. Very proud. All right. Ophelia. Oh, okay. Hold up. Ophelia. Already bopping in with one of my favorite commanders that I like to see playing against. Not that I like to play, but I like seeing it, you know? Whenever a non-token creature you control dies, if it had counters on it, create X, tapped, 2/1, white and black, inkling creature tokens with flying, where X is the number of counters on it. Hype. Okay. Brina? Goated. Bloodghast. Okay. Oh, bracket 3. Okay. Bracket 3. I was like, whoa. Moonshaker Cavalry. We got Ink Shield in here, right? Yeah, Ink Shield and Blot Out the Sky and oh yeah, baby. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I agree. I think you're gonna get a lot more in the new Strixhaven set for sure. Ozolith. Ooh, responsible. Huh. Thank you, Earl Mate. Yes. All right. This definitely needs Starlight Spectacular IMO. Love it. I think you'd enjoy Ripples of Undeath in this deck. Very fun. It's an enchantment similar to Sylvan Library. So we're tutoring for an enchantment, and there's a lot of really good ones here. I think this deck can use a Wedding Ring. Okay. I highly suggest some more card draw. I would use the Wedding Ring, Keen Duelist, and Bob, also known as Dark Confidant. If you're gonna be in black, if you're gonna play an Orzhov at bracket 3, if your friends play a lot of Spell Slinger lists, I think you'd enjoy having Lotho or extra mana. Yes, Sensei's would be a 2-card combo with Bolas' Citadel here, but I don't think this deck needs that kind of combo because it's bracket 3. And it's definitely lower bracket 3. Like, this list is not upper bracket 3. It's not trying to, like, you know? We're not. Oh, got a Killian in here. All right. What are we abusing with Killian? Not too much. Don't know if you need Ink Duelist, but if you like it, I suggest more cards that use his reduction ability. Post. All the sync makes you want to play Final Fantasy again. Yeah. You're not gonna get land screwed in this deck. You're on 36 lands, so we don't need like Wayfarers or anything like that. I like Trouble in Pairs in this list a lot. I like Dramatic Finale a lot. I think there is a Kaya Planeswalker that makes the tokens you want that is black and white. I'm like 99% sure there's a Kaya Planeswalker that makes the Inkling creatures. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, KV. I was thinking maybe one less land and a land tax. Honestly. Darn government. I like the Resembling. I like the 9 lives. I like the Bloodghast a lot. I like that. Honestly, if you want another game changer, I think you would do great with Smothering Tithe. Has Smothering Tithe gone up? Let's check the old prices real quick. Players, let's check ye old prices for a second. Let's go to Mana Pool here. What's Smothering Tithe up to? That's not okay. The cheapest copy's $34. That's for a game changer. That's fine. How much is the version I own? It's 57. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Nothing offensive. Also, I'm like vibing hella hard to this music right now. I'm glad y'all told me to change the music on y'all. This is yeah. This is nice. I'm using this from now on. Realized we didn't have our donation goal up. Fix that. There we go. Oh, little announcement for a second, everybody. The website might be up before the end of the month. So if you guys don't know, we've been funding a website that will basically do everything we do here on the DefCat channel, and it'll conglomerate it all the way onto this really sick website that contains all the deck lists, tutorials, just like all this really cool stuff. As well as a way to have like a better community and blog for everyone's decks. Our coder's crazy good. Yeah, he's awesome. The developer's amazing. So if you want to see that, we got 10 days left to fund it. So if you guys want to donate to the community goal to do that, to make the website, you can either donate here or buy something on the Patreon. They're both amazing. Would love that. But yeah, I think we gave good enough comments to Athelia. This should help out. And it's a good amount of interaction too. I like it. Good deck. Oh, it's Frank. What's up, Frank? This deck is loaded with Anthem effects, so that basically every creature I play just keeps growing in size, and the commander is battle ready no matter when he comes out. Kill him, no problem. He's out again, swinging immediately as a big beater. The Anthems help keep up strong blockers while John goes ham with his radio. Green-white, Trample Haste. Whenever Sergeant John Brunton deals combat damage to a player, you and that player each draw that many cards. Fun. That is hella fun. Bracket 2 of the Smothering Tithe. Oh, this deck wants to be bracket 3 bad. This deck wants to be bracket 3 bad. Elish Norn, Esper Sentinel, Guardian Augmenter, Rick. This deck wants to be bracket 3. Let's get our hands dirty, shall we? Let's get our hands dirty here, chat. Yes, the website will still be available if we don't hit our goal. Absolutely. I just want to pay it off because it was expensive to get built. and I'm not charging anyone anything extra to use the website. Okay, it wants to be bracket 3. Awesome. Okay, Black Blade. All that glitters. Ooh. Oh, that's a lot of enchantments. That's a lot of enchantments. Okay. 37 lands seems like a bit much. It's a bit much. I don't think you need 37. I think I think 34 will be fine on lands, even with Azusa. I think you can go down to 34 lands for sure. Yeah, you got Nature's Lore, Rampant Growth, Summer's Bloom. Okay. Frank, do I have permission? Do I have permission to lobotomize this deck and go ham on it for a second? Would you be interested in that? Would you be interested in that? Because I have ideas. Okay. All right, Frank. Let's duplicate this for a second. All right. All right, Frank. Hear me out. I'm gonna do some surgery real quick, chat. We're gonna go in and do some hardcore surgery on this for a moment. All right. We're doing some surgery. There we go, baby. Okay. Better to ask for forgiveness than permission. No. Okay. Okay. What else do I want to do? Ooh, okay. Okay. And then no, don't want to do that yet. Huh? No, we don't need to do that either. We're cooking hard. We're cooking with gas. We're so close. All right. Hear me out. Let's see this. I'm just gonna show you how much faster this plays. You can tell me if you hate it. It'll be fine. All right. I won't be offended. Not in the slightest. All right. You cool with that? Are we cool with that? Okay. So let's get our second 7 here. All right. We're going down to 6. That's fine. We're going down to 5 mana. I'll take it. I think. Is this really what I want? I think it is. All right. We went down to 6. We went down to 5. We went down to 5. All right. Draw. Land. Avacyn's Pilgrim. Next turn. We're going to go Elf into Soul Ring. All right, turn 3. Turn 3. All right. Hear me out. Hear me out. All right. All right. You hear me out? We're hearing me out. Okay. Okay. I think we play out Leela, right? Whenever an opponent draws a card except for the first one, you put a +1/+1 counter on Leela, right? Right. Next turn, white, green, colorless, Sergeant, right? Right? And then forest, colorless, right? Right? Oh, we don't have another white mana. Dang it. Never mind. Next turn. So then we attack in, and then it'll 2 damage, and then they draw that many cards, right? All right, cool. So we draw 2, and Leela gets a counter. So we wouldn't have tapped that last time. Land, green. Gaia's Anthem. All right, next turn. Paradise. And then we're going to go for a Chroma's Will, right? They get lifelink, indestructible, protection from all, vigilance, and double strike. So we're going to deal 3 damage on the first hit. 1, 2, 3. Add 2 counters. And then 1, 2, 3. Add 3 counters. Right? No, it says whenever an opponent draws a card except for the first one they draw, each of the draw steps. Oh, from the draw step. Okay, cool. Yeah, so 1 more counter and 1 more card for us. Yeah, I'm liking this a little. See, what I like about this version of it is Sergeant gets to come out alongside things that make it a little bit faster. Just a little bit for bracket 3. It's tasteful, you know? So let's go to our second 7 here. Yeah. Not bad. Let me give it 1 more whack here. I think we can go down to 5. Yeah, I like this more. So we'll go down to 5 here. Bottom of library. Look, we won't even use Smothering Tithe. Bottom of that too. All right. I think it's Exploration, Temple, Binhorn, right? And then it's Land, Soul Ring, Hero's Blade, and Sergeant. And then whenever a legendary creature enters the battlefield under your control, you may attach Hero's Blade to it. So then immediately attaches to Sergeant. Sergeant attacks in, and he draw 5. We just did this on turn 2. This is turn 2. What do you think? What do you think, Frank? Gagic the Mathering. My favorite. Turn 3. Land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, if we use Wooded Bastion here, that's just Elvish Norn on turn 3. Oh, wait, we have an extra land drop, so we can even do the Birds of Paradise on top of that. My evil Frank for thinking this is more fun. And then you smack in for 7. All right, Frank. Enjoy. Here you go. Put it in chat there for you. Yeah, that's pretty good. All right, next deck. What are we looking at? P. Murphy. What's P. Murphy up to? Kalia, current deck. Get these visual options going. Ooh, you got the pretty Kalia too. Nice. Pretty art. Nah. It's fine to discard cards. You don't need to waste your time having unlimited hand size. It's rare that it matters. Just discard the things you don't need. Yep. Yep. Usual. See? I knew I liked you. That's what you. I knew I liked you. Yes. Are you going to have my other favorites in here? All right. Normal. Not normal. Not bad. I like it. Yes. Okay. Ooh. I have not seen that art. That is gorgeous. I suggest Cavern Hoarder Dragon. This is, hold on, my brain just broke. This only costs $248, this whole list. Chroma is $1 now? Oh my lord. DefCat, you build the non-combo VV Dragon. Is it possible to do a deck with the same spirit with Kalia in theory? So I'm trying to find an appropriate commander for Sung Jin Woo proxy. Which one do you think would be best? Who's Sung Jin Woo again? Oh, solo leveling. Dog, I don't like this show. I watched the first episode and I hated the dialogue. I hated it. I did not give it a chance. And then all anyone tells me is it's the best anime of all time. And I'm like, I'd have to look at the show to give you an honest answer. But you donated, so I'm giving you an answer. Honestly, I think from what I understand about solo leveling, is that it is an aura farming isekai where the main character is blatantly OP and just one-shots everything. From what I know the premise of it because I watched the first episode. The most Magic the Gathering Sung Jin Woo commander. Hey, oh my gosh. I got one in mind. I'm trying to think. And you would get a proxy of it. So I don't even need to think about art. I don't know enough about the series. If I had more information, I could definitely give you a good answer. I don't want to give you a bad answer. Tell me things about solo leveling. Let me help you out here. Tell me things about solo leveling. Yeah, I'm starting free run this weekend as well. That is also what I'm doing this weekend. Give me more. A rogue. So they're a rogue. Okay. Sung Woo-jin is a rogue. Okay. Let's go to Scrackle here. And they're a rogue. Legendary. Yo, Philip, it's your Kalia deck? Sick. We're getting back to that in a moment once we get this done here. Thank you, Philip. Thank you for helping fund the website. Let's go. Thank you, guys. I love this community. Anthony Williams, it has to be Voltron. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. If it's Voltron, then I think it needs to be Black black white. I think it needs to be Orzhov. Or Esper. Honestly, it could be Esper. Oh, his whole thing is creating an army of shadows. If it's creating an army of shadows, then I think it's Grahatia. Hear me out. Hear me out, chat. The reason I think it's Grahatia is because whenever you play a non-creature spell, you make a 1/1 hero token, and you can just make those the shadows. Personally, that's what I would do. Oh, he manipulates his dead enemies. Oh gosh. Okay, yeah, this is so many layers. We'll have to get back to this idea because that's now we're getting to like whole video territory. That's a lot of work. But Wacky Pizza Man, I will keep an eye out for this. I will keep an eye out for this. Absolutely. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Very much appreciated. Killing things and reanimating them. Yeah, that could definitely make a solo leveling deck. I would just need some time. So, Philip, your Kalia deck. I love Bells and Lock in this deck. That is such great card draw. I think Cavern Hoarder Dragon would help you a ton. Okay, good. Faithless Looting, Sign in Blood. Good, good, good. Chaos Warp, Mortify, Thrill. Good. Very good. Banner of Kinship, solid. Nice. What is Horn of the Mark? I have not played this card. Whenever 2 or more creatures you control attack a player, look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may reveal a creature card put in your hand. Nice. Yeah, Horn of the Mark is sick in this. Yes. Yes. Ghost Form, very good. There's potential here for something, and it's bracket 2, right? Yeah, bracket 2. Bracket 2 Kalia. I suggest Rite of Flame. That basically guarantees you turn 3 Kalia over turn 2, which is super good. I like that your Kalia targets aren't overly mean in this bracket level. That's really good. I like that you're running Swiftfoot Boots and not Lightning Greaves. I like that a lot. What else would I like to see in a list like this? Oh, you know what? Here's something really fun. Let's give you a fun counterspell that's not annoying at bracket level 2. Let's go with a Tybalt's Trickery. That's a fun counterspell. That way, if anyone's trying to kill Kalia, you can still have fun stopping it. And then as for card draw at bracket 2, I think you can add a Wedding Ring. Wedding Ring has gone down in price a lot, and I think you'd have a lot of fun. I would oops, not report my own comment. Take out Command Sphere. The next thing, I think, if you're not already running it, I would run Command Beacon if people kill Kalia a lot, to help that a lot. That'd be really good. Yeah, here's the problem. Unexpected Windfall, is at the same CMC as the commander. And in general, I think a good rule of thumb is just don't run generic cards at the same CMC as your commander, because you're always going to choose to cast your commander over it. So unless it's like a banger card, I avoid the CMC of my commander. Honestly, I'm thinking you have enough triggered abilities. If you can spare it. God, I feel bad giving you access to this idea, because it's just rude. I wrote it, but I'm going to show y'all. Y'all, Delny works on Kalia. Kalia is only 2 power. Delny will trigger Kalia twice. Interaction in the same CMC is totally fine. Absolutely. I just think because think about it this way. If I have Windfall, like Unexpected Windfall, it's a value card. And so it's only meant for value. And so the best value you're ever going to get a commander deck is casting your commander, or at least it should be. So like, for example, I do not play Kodama's Reach or Cultivate in a green deck where my commander's 3 CMC, because I'll never want to cast that over my commander. Half the time it ends up being a dead card, and things like Cultivate are only good early. They're only good early on. They do nothing late game for the most part. Same with Unexpected Windfall. It'll do little to nothing late game. You'd rather just have a big demon in your hand for Kalia to attack and use. Yeah, Delny, Philip, it's pretty nuts. It's pretty nuts. Yeah. Last but not least, honestly, I think you want to put in the Flash Angel or like Platinum Angel. Platinum Angel would go hard. I really like Demon Lord Belzenlok in this list. Giada, also good. I like that you're thinking about your commander that way. Also cute art. Yeah. Balance. This is a balanced Kalia list. It's not an annoying list that like your friends are gonna get tired of playing against, like most Kalia lists. No Razaketh. Very good. Very good. Oh, board text bot. Yashtola's Knight's Blessed. Okay. All right, what bracket are we looking at here? It is bracket 2 with Aristic Study. I know I'm looking through the list right now, so I'm just going to let y'all enjoy my facial expressions. What am I reading? Whoa, hold up. Okay. All right. Oh, man, there's so many conflicting ideas in this deck. So many conflicting ideas in this deck. Idea number one in this deck is we're copying Y'shtola as many times as humanly possible, with Spark Double Sakashima roaming Throne to double trigger, Glass Pool Mimic once we have that out, and Autumn Soldier. Then we're using Delny to double up the triggers with Bloodthirsty Conqueror, Kambal, Veto, and then double triggering Sig in the same way. We have large one-sided board wipes like Kindred Dominance and Garrick's Wake and Plague's End, which are like legitimately 9 CMC. What's up, Valoronian Cheese? Welcome back. We've got more copies, more tokens. Like, it's a crazy amount of high CMC. Mindbreak Trap. You know, Valoroni, you didn't miss yours. I'm like 99% sure. Yeah, you didn't miss yours. Don't worry. I made sure to wait on yours. Propaganda, Ristic, lots of taxing. And then we have technically only 28 lands and 37 if you include multi-face cards, but a ton of those come in tapped. Let me play this real quick, because I'm a bit confused here. All right. First 7's a 1-lander. Second 7, a 1-lander. Third, going down to 6. Going down to 6, we get 5 lands, an Unwind, and Enduring Tenacity, which is not a hand you want to keep. We literally just sit here and do nothing until turn 4. I wouldn't want to keep this, even on a mulligan to 6. I'm not doing anything. Like, let's see what we draw. Or we get Urza on turn 3. And a Kambal on turn 3. Down to 5. We get 2 lands. So we literally can't cast anything unless we draw more lands. We have a counterspell, an Heuristic Study, and then a 10 mana Convoke spell. Down to 4. A 2-lander or a 3-lander. Some shock lands. Okay. We're about to do some surgery. Okay. All right. Let's watch me write this blog post over here. Let me, all right, center monitor. All right, let's just zoom in on this for a second. Right now, this deck is dedicated to 4 different ideas, and I think we can remove one of them. One-sided board wipes / large spells with Convoke. Taxing effects, not even that really. Copying Y'shtola and doubling triggers. High CMC interaction to trigger Y'shtola, and then doubling down on life loss, life gain. I believe you can get rid of a... Oh. And on top of this, it has low land count. I know it's got double-sided lands, but it is still a bit rough. And you lack access to the color pips you want due to not running many mana rocks. I would suggest removing some one-sided board wipes, some of the life loss extenders, and cards like Ristic and some of the disruption in favor of better lands, mana rocks, and interaction that is free, such as Misdirection, Submerge, and Commandeer, that can be cast by using cards and not mana. I also think you'll enjoy Wedding Ring over something like Archmage, as you don't cast a ton of spells at the moment, but I can see that changing. Good luck. Yeah, that was a lot I had to say, but I feel like it best describes what's going on with this list right now, if this makes sense. I think this list was just trying to do too much. Like, everything comes to dust. You're not running enough creatures to make this really worth it, in my opinion. Sorry, you're not running enough low CMC creatures to really make everything comes to dust worth it. But yeah, you really dedicated to the one-sided board wipe plan when this one, I think it's a bit intense. But in general, like, you're close. I just feel like right now the deck's just greedy. It's just greedy with what it wants to do. It's trying too much. You got to prioritize mana more, for sure. All right. Ooh, Code Exorcist. Ooh, bracket 4 VV. Okay. Okay. Code. I'm gonna be harsh. I haven't looked at it yet. I'm gonna be harsh. Okay. Okay. All right. I've warned you. Okay. 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 What's up? Dragon's Rage Channeler. Love it. Okay. Okay. You got the big dragon boys. Ooh, Impercruiter. All right. You got the nibs. You got the nibs. Love it. All right. We're running the Quicksilver. That's very bracket 4. I agree. Tide Spout. Let's take out Tide Spout for Hullbreaker. Or it's just a better version of the card. What else we got? Fabricate. Okay, what are we fabricating for? Look at our artifacts. I don't think there's anything worth fabricating for in here. Either way, Fabricate does go get something to activate EBB or trigger baby, so meh. No Go-Go is criminal. What's Go-Go? I haven't heard Go-Go before. Bonus round. Dragonstorm. Very good. I think the Breach combo is kind of bracket 5 locked, in my opinion. I think you can win with things other than Brain Freeze at this bracket level. Otherwise, this is just a bad bracket 5 list rather than a fun bracket 4 list, if that makes any sense. Like, it's just a bracket 5 list with dragons in it, you know? Go-Go Mysterious Mime? Does Go-Go get around the legendary rule? It does, because it's named Go-Go, right? Is that how it works? Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah. I would say Go-Go. You don't normally need a copy, honestly. And here's the thing. It says at the beginning of combat on your turn, you get it. And it's 4 mana. It's good. Don't get me wrong. At bracket 4, totally see it. It would be fun. I think it'd be a fun card. Good. We got Curiosity, Ophidian Eye, Ristic. Aggravated Assault is really hot. With Copper Dragon. I love that. I love that. That is very fun. That's sick as hell. Yeah. Yeah. I suggest Ruby Medallion. Do we have Frantic Search? Yes. Good. I would suggest Snap. I would go for Snap and Rewind. Snap and Rewind are very fun. Yep. Exactly. Yeah, Aggravated Assault's very fun with Ancient Copper Dragon. Very fun. 28 lands is totally fine with 5 MDFCs. It's respectable, especially with all the fast mana we have going on here. I like not having Flusterstorm at bracket 4. I agree with that a lot. Good meta call. Oh, Gitaxian Probe. Oh, you got Get Probe. Good, you got Get Probe. Haze of Rage. Love that card. I think the biggest thing we're missing is we have Stormkiln Artist, right? Yeah. I 100% suggest Birgi, God of Storytelling. Super good in this list. And then we're running Wheel, we're running Jessica's. Seething Anger, Personal Tutor. Are we running? Okay, we are running. Okay, good. Yeah. Very good. I think all that really needs to happen is taking out LED Breach, Brain Freeze, and putting in the things that we said. Electro Assault Battery won't, because Electro Assault Battery says only instants and sorceries, and we're not high on instant and sorceries in this deck for a VV list. Since this is the bracket 4 version of VV, it is actually lower on instant and sorceries than the bracket 5 list. So, yep. How do you determine a deck has enough lands? Is it just something you gain from experience? So here's the biggest thing. I have a formula in my head. It's a bit complicated to say out loud, but long story short, every color combo and every creature in your deck, your commander, all change the amount of lands you want. So let's look at the average CMC of this list. Before I even look at it, I already know that 3 CMC is going to be the highest. Yeah. Okay. Let's look at this. So 3 CMC is obviously the highest, and then 1. When you have this low of a mana curve, right? You see how low this is? You do not need more than 30 lands. Like, at all. At all. Ever. If your curve looks like this, never have more than 30 lands other than MDFCs pushing you over the 30. Ever. This is just so low. You'll have more fun just casting a 3 CMC spell every turn and having better choices of those spells. My ability to choose how many lands go in a deck will be a part of the huge how to become an expert deck builder series that's coming out. The card draw on this deck so far that we've seen was Frantic Search, Seagate Restoration, Jessica's Will, technically speaking, Past in Flames. It's not a lot, but in the end of the day, you're really just fishing for Ophidian Eye and Curiosity. Like, that's all you need to win the game. So you need less card draw, because this is less of a storm list and more of a bomb list. Like, this list is hoping to slam Ancient Silver Dragon, Ancient Copper. You know, it's trying to slam big stuff. It's not trying to do all that other stuff. Yeah, Mystic. Also, that means, yes, we need to add Minamo. Add the land Minamo to untap your One Ring. Minamo at School at Water's Edge will untap your One Ring for you. Super helpful. Yeah. This deck has enough tutors that it just doesn't need to go heavy on the card draw, because it's trying to land the big creatures. That's the point of this list. I'll play it real quick just to show you guys what I mean by that. So this opening hand has 3 lands and a Grim Monolith and then a Dragon Storm, and we have a Mystical Tutor. So right here, the Mystical Tutor can go grab us stuff to accelerate our game plan really quickly. Reiterate will allow us to copy it as well if we need to. The problem is there's no fast mana outside Grim Monolith, and all of that combined is still only 5 mana. Mystical Tutor goes and gets us Jessica's Will, and we have a win on turn 4 here, if we want. A turn 4 win's really good still, right? Especially in bracket 4. So let me show you how this plays. My God, y'all saw that too, right? We watched that happen, right? Streamer luck. The streamer luck is real, and it's right here. Dear God. Heart of the cards, Yugi. All right, Scalding Tarn. You go get Volcanic Island. And then Mystical Tutor. We go get Seething Song. We put that on top of our library. We go to next turn. Play a land, pass. Play a land. VV. And now, as promised, we win on this turn. So we play a land. All right, Landoran, have a good one. See you later. So as promised, we're going to win now. Grim Monolith. We're going to trigger VV at a counter. 3 colorless from the Grim Monolith plus a red. Seething Song. Trigger VB. VB. We make 5 red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And those are second trigger on VV, right? Yeah, we second trigger VV. And then we go 3 red off our 5, and we do Jessica's Will. We'll probably get like 5 red at most off somebody else. Trigger VV. 1, 2, 3 off the top of our library. That gives us 7 red mana. Lion's Eye Diamond. Trigger VV. We now have 4 total storm. We use all of our mana plus the land for Dragon Storm. And that triggers VV, so VV's at 5. Dragon Storm goes and gets us 5 dragons from our list, and we instantly win the game. We just go get all the Niv Mizzets. and then any dragon that instantly hits the floor and does damage to trigger the Niv Mizzets and go infinite and win the game. So, like, we didn't need card draw, right? We had the tutor for what we needed. Yeah, okay, again. All right, we're putting the brain freeze back because we're taking that out of the list after this. Yeah, again, right here. This is like a turn 4 win, no problem. The same exact thing. Yeah. You draw land, Flooded Strand. We go get Volcanic Island. And now we're gonna go for a turn 4 win instead of the turn 5 win. Fiery Islet, VV, Training Center. So you can do a couple things here. We're gonna go Lotus Petal, add a counter. We're gonna crack the Lotus Petal, and then I'm gonna let you guys read this. So Pass and Flame says each instant and sorcery card in your graveyard gains flashback. The flashback cost is equal to its mana cost. So we're gonna abuse that with Jessica's Will here to win the game. And then we also just drew naturally the win, even if we didn't need to. Like, we could have done any of this in any order and this still would have worked. We'll tap 3, we'll play Jessica's Will, we'll trigger VV, we'll add, let's just say, like, for some reason our opponents played a ton this turn already. Like, they're already down to like 5 cards in hand. So we'll Jessica's Will, 1, 2, 3. We didn't even hit anything good off the Jessica's Will. It doesn't even matter. We'll pay 4 of that. Going down to 2. Past in Flames, trigger VV. Then we'll pay the rest of our mana to Jessica's Will again. Trigger VV. Exile the top 3. Make another 5 red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Use 3 or 2 for Desperate Ritual. Trigger VV. Go up to 6. Cast, whatever we want next. The Jessica's Will is exiled. Then we'll play Desperate Ritual again. Go up to another amount. Trigger VV. Trying to think. We don't really even need to cast anything else here. We already have enough mana to cast Niv Mizzet and Niv Mizzet and win the game by activating VV for 6 blue, and then we have 7 red in our mana. Like, effectively, you just always win turn 4 with this list, which is good. That's what bracket 4 should be. Like, you can win attempt on turn 4 or later. That makes sense to me. Bye all. Got afternoon meetings. See you, KB. Thank you. All right. What's our next deck? Ooh, Alexios. Alrighty. Let's check if there was anything asked for with this list real quick. Oh, does it say? Who was it? Who submitted this deck? It was Blainimal. Unblockable damage that also mills a bunch. Non-combat heavy fun bracket 4. Got it. Okay. Goldspan and Zorn. If you're playing that, if you are playing for some treasures, def play Cavern Hoarder Dragon. And possibly Knuckles. What's up, Blainimal? You and Otter. Ooh, okay, okay. Okay, a Chandra's Ignition. Pyretic, yeah, okay. Whoa, that's a lot of artifacts. Dear God. Okay, so full on Bolt. Okay, Voltron. Okay. I would definitely put the Lotus Petal back in. Keep Lotus Petal. Lotus Petal's goated. If you're in bracket 4 or higher, you're always playing Lotus Petal, 100%. Oh, Embercleave. Embercleave deserves a shot here. You got enough creatures that I think Embercleave deserves a shot. I'm gonna say something very blasphemous for a second. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Cut all card draw. Put in more bombs. Ancient Copper Dragon. Just go for it. This list bracket 4 is already all in. The card draw is not gonna save you late game. I think going full balls to the walls here is just the play. I love Vessel of Volatility. Love that. Heck yes. More people need to be playing that over Pyretic Ritual. Great. Guys, very proud of you for finding that card. Hot. That's hot. Love it. Yeah. Yeah. Bolt Bender. I like Bolt Bender here. Yeah. 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 Okay. Okay. Ooh. How many mountains are we playing? Ah. I forgot the name of the card. Oh my gosh. It's, let me go to my advanced search here. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Mountain for each. Let me find the card. Granite Grip. Granite Grip. I think Granite Grip deserves a spot if these games ever go more than 4 or 5 turns. If they're not going longer than that, forget I said it. Forget I said it. If they're not going longer than that. If you're crazy enough, and this is meant to be bracket 4. Oh, guys, this is meant to be bracket 4? Oh, y'all. Lion's Eye Diamond. Mox Diamond. Definitely need to be playing all the fast mana. Chrome Mox. Mana Vault. Yeah, if you're going to be in, like, actual bracket 4, you got to be playing all of your fast mana. You need your fast mana. Take out all the card draw for fast mana. Genuinely. 100%. Way more important. And then secondary win con with treasures. There's a couple cards like that do that. Look into the secondary treasure win con cards. There's a couple of them. Oh, Kedis. Emberclaw Familiar. It means whenever your commander does damage to someone, it does damage to everyone at the table. Kedis will go nuts here. Just insane. Just insane. Oh my goodness. Yeah, get some Kedis going. Absolutely. Good job, guys. Ah, man, I'm so happy y'all brought up the Vessel and the Bedlam. Great cards. The only MDFC I might suggest is the one from Zendikar Rising. I forgot the name of it. The red one, though. It allows you to draw cards by discarding cards. But that's a very good MDFC. Check that one out. Good job, guys. Ooh, Jay Juan coming in with Shebs at bracket 2. Shalab, Child of Ungoliant. Love this card. Whenever another creature dealt damage this turn by a spider you control dies, create a token copy of it. Where's Lolth? Where is Lolth? Trust me. Lolth be hot here. Lolth would go so hard here. Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay. You're rocking a majority of the mana dorks. Big proud. Might as well run Boreal Druid as well for more mana. Are we running the rituals? Ooh! My man! Oh my god, I'm so proud of you. Okay, so good here. They're not running 2 CMC ramp because they know they're always going to be casting a 1 CMC creature turn 1 that ramps them. So it's better to have Cultivate and Kodama's Reach and Nissa's Pilgrimage. Dude. This is some good deck building right now. We got the Dark Ritual. The Ragnogenesis. J1. Oh, with the Sylvan and... This is like 95% of the way there to how I would have built this. This is the closest anyone's gotten to like this deck looks like someone completed my course that's not even out yet. I'll be real. Dude. Jae-Hwan, I'm really impressed right now. Cutting Woodland Chasm for exploration makes more sense. Yeah. Wow. And you got the Beast Whisperer too, don't you? Did I see Beast Whisperer in here? I did. Wow. Wow. I'm taken aback at the moment. Genuinely. Is Jae-Hwan here? Last March of the Ents too. Also gorgeous art. I've not seen the last March that last March of the Ents art. I love it. Triumphs of the Horde might be a little much for bracket 2. It can just a heads up on that. I think Prize Fight would fit well here, and or Ulvenwald Tracker. I think the only thing you might want that I would have put in, think about more protection if you want, such as Hero's Intervention or Legolas Quick Reflexes if you need more. Dude. Yeah. Like, a majority of the things I have to say about this list are meta calls, I think, that are left for it. This kicks ass. I think it is glaringly missing Lolth though. If you're building a spider deck and you don't bring Lolth, I'm very disappointed. Let me guys show you Lolth real quick. I think Lolth is genuinely my favorite planeswalker in the game, by the way. Lolth says, whenever a creature you control dies, you put an extra loyalty counter on them. And then whenever you -3 Lolth, create 2/2/1 black spider creature tokens with menace and reach. Very good. And then the emblem is whenever an opponent is dealt combat damage by one or more creatures, if that player lost less than 8 life, they lose 8 life, equal to the difference. I love Lolth. Such a sick planeswalker. I really need to get the Forgotten Realms promo of Lolth. I like this command. I like this card too much, and I'm definitely building her as a Rule 0 commander. Great job, Jay Juan. Super happy with this list, man. You did a really good job. Banger. Absolute banger. Whoa. What is this? All right. Rubinia Soul Singer White Border Kindred. Yo. This is sick. What? What? Oh, I love this. Yo. All right. What's the you may choose to not untap Rubinia Soul Singer. Oh, I love this. I love this cycle of commanders. They're awesome. Or cycle of legendary creatures, not commanders. They weren't commanders yet. That didn't exist yet. Tap, gain control of target creature, lose control of target creature if they leave play, if you lose control of Rubinia, or if it comes in tap. So this is a color shifted version of another card that was already in this set. Oh, and you get to have the Teferi Displacer Kitten combo. Nice. So it's bracket 3, right? It's okay. This is light bracket 3. Oh, I'm sure it was awful pre-mystery too. Yeah, baby. Yeah. That's what I was gonna suggest. Bringing in the diamonds. Nice. I have a couple thoughts, but I want to look through your suggestions. Okay, high key. If your friends like to play bracket 2 enough, I think what you can do is take out the stacks effects for more draw spells, such as Brainstorm, Curiosity, Jace. I also think you should throw in Mana Vault as your third game changer just to get your commander out faster. I also think Wood Elves is a definite. Same with Windfall and Veteran Explorer. I think these 3 just auto go into the deck, and Utopia Tree. And then Untamed Wilds. Just so you can get more ramp, because it's hard to get it in mono white border. I think you can take out stacks effects for that, like Archon and Containment Priest. But at the same time, Archon works super well with the commander. So it's still really good. I don't think you need to change that about this. But I think you could power this down to bracket 2 and have more fun with your friends. If you're going to run Isochron Scepter, 1 billion %. 1 billion %. If you're going to run bracket 3 and you're going to run Isochron Scepter, do yourself a favor, run all the tutors. Make those your 3 game changers. It would be so much fun. Had to order that from Italy. Yep. Yeah, think about getting Enlightened Tutor, Mystical Tutor, and Worldly Tutor as your 3 game changers. And then you get to put those under Isochron Scepter and use it every turn. So, like, hear me out. You take out the stacks effects and some of your more useless cards like the Transcendent Master, and make those your 3 game changers, and put in some more mana like we were just talking about, and then you can start pulling out any cool card you want from the deck. Awesome. Thanks for showing this. This was really fun. This is a really fun deck to look at. This is a passion project that I respect the hell out of. If you find yourself with a ton of mana, definitely think about Brain Geyser too then, with the suggested changes I'm giving you. Yeah. Very awesome. Oh god, I love that art. Thanks for showing this. I very much appreciate it. This was a fun one to look at. Thank you. Next up is a Reaper King list. We're re-looking at this one. So I'm more going to like talk about this list than have to roast it, because I already did the changes for Queen in Red. We upped this to a $400 budget. And what we did was we added more cards that are going to double down on the creatures. So the first thing we did was Mana Echoes. So whenever a creature comes into play, add 1 colorless mana to your pool for each other creature you control with the same type. That's going to help you immensely with Scarecrows. That was the first extra inclusion I put in. Next was Roaming Throne, so that they trigger an additional time. Jessica's Will, because we use a lot of generic mana, so more mana of any type is super good. The next big change that I put in, let me find it, was... There is one more big one that I put in. Oh, Elish Norn, Mother of Machines. So I used up the rest of the budget for Queen in Red for this, for the Reaper King. So I'm going to go ahead and send this over to Queen in Red so they get it. There we go. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Next, oh, let's go. We've got for Valeroni in cheese, the bracket for Keurig. Bracket 2. Okay. Valeroni, take it away. I will listen to your explanation. You said earlier that you played this against some CDH people, right? Is that correct? Okay, so I don't have a submission, obviously, from you on this. So explain to me what you want. What would you like this? What's up, Aggressive Trash? Hey, Aggressive Trash. Your video got recorded today, finally. Editor's working on it right now. All right, you love Doomsday. Is that why you want to play this deck? So I need a way to roast it, because right now, as it is, this deck is, in my opinion, not meant for bracket 2. Like, and what I mean by that is not that you're a bad person for playing it in bracket 2 or anything. I think you're not gonna have as much fun playing this in bracket 2. Like, this deck has more fun playing with more fun cards, like more nasty evil cards. And then on top of that, this deck is playing a lot of cards that are the half of an infinite combo, but you're only running half of the infinites. Things like that. And so when you play with Doomsday, right? Oh, I thought you said you were playing Doomsday. Where's Doomsday at? Do you mean Doomsday Extractor? Is that what we're talking about? Or Excruciator? Make it good. Keep it around $250. Okay. Okay. A good Keurig list is any Keurig list. Keurig is like good by design with any cards because the commander is so strong. Mark Rosewater, one of the makers of the game, has admitted to the fact that the design of the mana in which Keurig uses is a design mistake. Like, they regret making this mechanic. Most cards that use this mana in other formats are completely banned, all like across the board. And so by design, this card isn't meant to be played in this bracket, unless, just like Vivi, who's kind of in the same category as Keurig, like Vivi's like really busted. In that same category, it can be fine to play as long as we don't play spells that are like nuts to cheat out. And so we want individual threats that don't dominate a game, and I think you've actually done a fairly good job of it already. I don't know if it was on purpose, but the biggest thing about a good Keurig deck in bracket 2 is to promise your opponents that you're not going to abuse the mechanic of reanimation. So the main suggestion, take out reanimation for more ways to gain life and big demons with lots of black pips. That way you can continue to use your life as a resource. But in bracket 2, like very fast reanimation stuff will just outpace people so much that you won't actually get to play the game. Like, you'll end the game on like turn 4 or 5 against people that are casting literally nothing in their commander on turn 5 because they're playing a precon. Oh, I think, yeah, can you give me some? Yeah, absolutely. More Lilianas. And other mono black planeswalkers. Oh, let me give you some good suggestions. Give me 2 seconds. Yes, absolutely. I got a couple. Let me grab them real quick. They're literally on my desk. Funny enough. I would definitely do Abhorrent Overlord. That one is super fun. And then I think we should look into a mechanic for you. Let me show you this. Devotion to black. Cards like this. It says, as long as you have devotion to black is less than 5, Erebos isn't a creature. Just looked at the updated deck list, man. The thing is nasty. I will wait for the video. I suspect I'm stealing creatures to mill, man. Oh yeah, it's insane aggressive trash. It's awesome. So we want to try to get some cards that are similar to Gray Merchant, which is already in your list. Gray Merchant says, Gray Merchant says that you're going to get to gain life equal to your devotion to black. Well, let's continue to do that. Yes, Sanguimancy. Draw X cards, lose X life, where X is your devotion to black. That would be a great one. Sanguimancy. And then, as well as, where is it? Yeah, and then Underworld Hermit. That's so good. Underworld Hermit is sick. Yeah. Gary is amazing. Absolutely Valoranian cheese. Absolutely. So that's really good. I would also suggest Heartless Summoning, if you don't already have it. You don't? Okay, good. Heartless Summoning. I got one more for you. 1 second. Let me find it. If I'm not mistaken, I think it gives your commander lifelink, the one I'm thinking about. No, it doesn't give lifelink. Darn. I I would do a Shadow Spear. Oh, wait, your commander already has lifelink. Duh. What am I talking about? Duh. Yeah, I would do a Shadow Spear for your other creatures as well. So everything that I just listed for you, what I would do is I would, the first time I was playing this, I mana ramped into Keurig turn 5 and ETB Doomsday. Nice. Yeah, that's really fun. That's fun. I think at bracket 2, Dark Ritual is a little much. There are no precons that have Dark Ritual in it. So I would take out Dark Ritual. It's going to be a little too oppressive for a precon. But everything else, including what I just said, if you take out the reanimation, I think you're going to have a lot more fun in bracket 2. Now, if you want to power it up in the future, then we can talk about that. I got you on that. But yeah, that's what I would do to have more fun with this list. Next is, oh no, it's retro. Kaharn, the funny card. Okay. Berserker. Kaharn, the Betrayer, attacks and blocks each combat available. Sigil of Corruption. Whenever you lose control of Kaharn, draw 2 cards. And the Betrayer, if damage would be dealt to Kaharn, the Betrayer prevent that damage and the opponent gains control of it. Love it. Do we have Claim the Firstborn? We don't. All right. Definitely Claim the Firstborn. Highly suggest that card. Do we have Rite of Flame? Rite of Flame for sure. Oh, the notes are in let me show you. I use the comment section. All the comment section of your Moxfield link you gave me. So all the notes are in the comment section. Oh, reload it. Awesome retro. The deck is not meant to win. Pure fun bracket 1. Alright. I'm down. The deck is supposed to keep Karn alive, keep him from hitting you, and give stuff to players around the table. Yeah, group hug slug. Alright. Okay. Alexios. Oh. You don't have Slicer? Oh, you need Slicer. If we're passing stuff, add Slicer. Definitely need Slicer. Absolutely Valoranian Cheese. Blast Act, very good. Star of Extinction, very good. Starstorm, loving it. Woo! There's the Embercleave, baby. Life of the Party is one of the most fun cards in the deck. Yes. I would add in a Bedlam for sure. Good. Homeward Path, very good. I love the art in this card. I don't even want to read it. I just like the art. Yeah. Lithoform. Yeah. Do I see no Soul Ring? Yeah, baby. I love this. Yes, Abra Relaxin'. I loved it. Yeah. I think. Oh my gosh, dude. Goated art choices in this deck. Absolutely goated. Yeah. Oh, you need the Akroan War. It's a saga. Definitely get the Akroan War in this deck. else do we want in this deck? Wild Magic could be cool. Honestly, for the fact that it's the meme deck, Warp World. Let me show you guys this. If it's a meme deck, if it's for fun, Warp World's always going to be the funniest thing your friends ever see happen. Very cool. Also, goated art. Just goated art. All right, sick. Great deck. Great deck. I think we have one more tonight. Oh, we have three more. No. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we have three more. Okay, so we have some last minute inclusions here. Let's do these. Normally, I'd be ending by now, so I need to make sure I stay on track here. Ah, a Xenos deck. This is my first try at a monocolor commander. The plan is to sit in pillow 4 and then snag a win. Bracket 4. All right. Let's take it seriously for a second. All right. Let's get down to it. Let's go. It's time to do a little surgery here. All right, Shepard. All right, we got some surgery to do. If you are proxy friendly, please get the fast mana. We have Ancient Tomb at least. All right, good. All right, Mox Diamond, Mana Vault, Chrome Mox are very important. Oh, and Lotus Petal. Is there not a Lotus Petal? Oh, there's not. All right. Lotus Petal. Do we have Dark Ritual? Good. Dark Ritual, Cabal Ritual. Very good. You can take out Diabolic Tutor as you have enough tutors already as well. I don't think you need Bolus's Citadel here. I'd focus more on the commander, and I don't know if you need Bolus Citadel. Personally, I think you can add in more ways to get the commander to flip and kill your opponent's creature. Honestly. Don't think you need Shieldred for your win con, but I like it. I do like Shieldred. Yeah, Lotus Petal is so goated. If you are ever playing above bracket 3, always play Lotus Petal. Always. I think let me show you guys a little bit of what's on my desk here. Like, I have a bracket 3 list sitting on my deck here. Let me show you how much extra mana cards are in it. Let me just pull all of them out. Let's just do this real quick. Just gonna look through this deck and pull out any cards that add mana. Like, that's their only function. It's just to add mana. Let's see what we got. Almost done. All right. I think that's it. Any more? Nope. 2 more. There we go. Okay. All right, y'all. I want you to see this. This is a this is a red-black deck. It's bracket 3. This is how many cards I've dedicated to extra mana. Uh-huh. Mana wins games. We got Burnt Offering, Culling the Weak, Blood Pet, a Talisman, Arcane Signet, Dark Ritual, Rite of Flame, Skirk Prospector, Cabal Ritual, Lotus Petal, Infernal Plunge, Soul Ring, Jet Medallion, and Simian Spirit Guide. If you want to know how I build, and I get to have fun every game because I get to cast a lot of things. It's very fun. And then I don't think you need Revel in Riches unless you have more ways to make treasures. I don't think Revel in Riches is needed as well. I also... Oh. Last thing I recommend is Blood Pet. This is a Xenos deck. So the idea is it's bracket 4 flip and then kill someone with Xenos. Thanks, Valroni. Have a good one. Thank you so much for your support. Have a good day at work. Awesome. All right, let's go to our next deck. We have 2 more. Samwise, Cloud Voltron, fun high power build. Bracket 4, but it moves between 3 and 4. Okay, okay. Very good. Do we have ways to make the ETB doubled? Ah, no, we don't. Okay. This deck needs Roaming Throne, Elish Norn, Mom of Machines, and Delny. Definitely needs Delny. Yeah, needs those 3 things right off the bat. If we're gonna be high powered, gotta have that. Good. Steel Shaper's Gift, Promise Loyalty, great. Instance. Holy 36 artifacts. Good God. Okay, Chrome Mox. I swear to God, if I don't see a Mana Vault, I'm gonna be so pissed. I would add Mana Vault. And Grim Monolith. Okay. Okay. Just gonna hold on. Alright. Gonna stretch this one out. We're good. Oh, it's in the sideboard. Oh. Where's the sideboard? Oh, okay. You've been absolved in the sideboard. Understood. This is the bracket 3 version. My apologies. Solid. This is awesome. 36. Holy crap. Oh. No. But this does look like the bracket 3 version. Hammer. Good. I was inspired by your sticker cube video to build myself a Commander Jumpstart partner sticker cube. Yes. Yes. Those are super sick. Totally agree with that. All right, to fairies. This deck needs Rebuff the Wicked. Highly suggest Rebuff the Wicked. You got Angel's Grace. Honestly, instead of Angel's Grace. And then Selfless Savior. Helps a ton. A ton. I love the Aether Spark. That's hype. And then Sigarda's Aid and Pure Steel Paladin and Sigarda's Aid. Very helpful as well. And then, oh, you have Shram. Good, good. Yes. Oh, we already have Pure Steel Paladin. My bad. Just Sigarda's Aid then. Cut suggestions. Abso-fruitly. Also, Samwise. Is it okay? Okay, cool. Okay. Got it. Yeah, I definitely have cut suggestions. Let me add one more suggestion. I would still run Colossus Hammer. Hammer. Still run the hammer. Okay. I think my first suggestion, I think, honestly, no. Nah. I think Angel's Grace. Oh, sorry, I'll start a little thing. Cuts. Angel's Grace. I think Savine's, honestly. Nah, I don't think you need my rel. Nah. I don't think you need my rel. God, I love that Stoneforge Mystic art. That's sick. I think Lost GT. You have Mox Opal, right? Or Lotus Petal, right? Ooh, you need Lotus Petal. Needs Lotus Petal. Lotus Petal means literally turn one commander every time. All right, I'm gonna seem insane. So please just hang with me. Take out 2 lands, but add land tax. Your CMC is so low in this deck. I think 30 lands is the right amount. Your highest, yeah, you can go down to 30 lands in this list and then run land tax. I think with great power is a good cut too. I don't think you need that. Oh, great. Let's read land tax. I gotcha. Land tax says at the beginning of your upkeep, if an opponent controls more lands than you may search your library for up to 3 basic lands, reveal them, and put them into your hand. And you do have Sigarda's Aid. Okay, great. I think we are now even on cuts and additions with that. Yeah, Rebuff the Wicked is really good, though. I think that's like a definite need in this deck. Oh. What? Oh. Flawless Maneuver. Yeah, Flawless Maneuver, 100%. I thought I saw it already. Yeah, Flawless Maneuver is super important for this deck. Yeah. I don't know about Eternal Wanderer, but if you like the card, you can keep it. I'm not going to call that a cut, but just one that I'm not fond of personally. Yeah. Solid list. The last thing I would say is Homeward Path. Just to steal back your commander if you need it. Just in case. I would maybe, if you want the original GT instead of the new GT, I think Uzumaw's or the original GT is pretty good. Yeah, that makes sense, Samwise. That makes sense. Yeah. I'd say that would help this list a lot. Everything I just suggested. Good list, dude. I enjoyed it. Very well built. Very well built. Our last one today is for Yam, Merfolk Kindred with Intruder Alarm main combo. Okay. Who is our commander? Kumena. Very nice. All right, Kumena. What you got for me? Yep. Every Merfolk in existence. Ooh, the Watcher in the Water. I like it. Okay. And this is bracket 4. This is a bit low power for bracket 4. The deck is gonna be a lot slower than whoops. I was trying to show you guys what I was typing. Yeah, a lot slower than most people's decks at this bracket. Needs a lot of extra mana, such as any green mana dork. Should be 9 of them. Mox Diamond, Mana Vault, Chrome Mox, Lotus Petal. I actually don't even think you need Mana Vault in this list because it's so pip intensive. I think Mox Diamond, Chrome Mox, Mana Vault, or Mox Diamond, Chrome Mox, Lotus Petals really needed. Another way to get ahead on mana is Defiler of Dreams. It'll allow you to pay 2 life for a mana pip rather than the mana pip, which will be really helpful in this deck. Bracket 4 is pretty tough for this list. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I think you'd have more fun depowering down to bracket 3 rather than bracket 4. But if you're dedicated to the list, just make sure to up the mana as suggested. That's what I would say. It's very fun bracket 3. I just don't think trying for the Hordes tokens is really a bracket 4 list. I've made a Kumena deck before. Let me go into my decks real quick. There we go. Here is an example list. There we go. Hopefully that'll help out. All right, guys, I am 38 minutes over time today. I do need to cut us out here. That we did finish all of them. Don't worry. We did finish every deck request that came in today. So the deck roasts are finished. But I do need to head out. I need to get dinner ready for my wife before she goes to Bible study. Guys, thank you so much. I love the roast stream today. This was the best roast stream. For sure. This was the best roast stream we've had. This was awesome. You made me something, Def? What'd you make me? What'd you make me? Huh? Huh? Oh my gosh. Hold up. Amazing. Beautiful. Emote, not just a suggestion. Gonna be using this one. 100%. Absolute CDH. Love it. Love it. Oh my goodness, that's gorgeous. Well, everyone, on this note, we'll be ending stream today. Thank you so much for joining. Had a blast. Good day today. As of this Wednesday, everybody, starting this Wednesday, we're going to have regular videos every weekday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, every weekday. And I will also have shorts coming out very soon with Playing with Power. So we'll be using the collaborator feature on YouTube, so you guys will see it in your subscription feed. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. This was such a blast. I am going to be working hard for decks tomorrow, so I will see you tomorrow, everybody. Bye-bye. 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 Have a good rest of your night, everybody. See ya.